Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
TFG Fantasy Cricket is an IVM production, and you can also check out their other awesome shows like Geek Fruit with fellow and television geeks Tejas, Jishnu and Dinkar as they discuss the world of science fiction and nerd culture.
You're listening to TFG Fantasy Cricket.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of TFG Fantasy Cricket Podcast. My name is Nikhil and I have Vivek Krishnan finally back into the studio. He's keeping all right. You're all fine, dude?
No, I'm not 100%, but I will get there. I knew I was struggling yesterday, but aaj maine bola chalo, it's important to be there and to talk about fantasy cricket. Yeah. And it's all about complimenting each other, and that's what makes a great show.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, before we start this show, first of all, apologies and thank you everybody who has replied to us stating on the situation of Upul Taranga, which we missed out. Unknowingly, ऐसा नहीं था कि unknowingly वो miss out हो गया था because last moment changes थे. Vivek said he won't be coming, तो वो थोड़ा mess up हो गया था वहाँ पे. Yes. So apologies for that and thank you everybody for contributing.
And yes, Chamara Kapugedra injured hai.
He is
Tilaka is back. So yes.
So who are we taking instead of Upul Taranga?
We'll take Dinesh Chandimal.
Okay, so if you are listening to this podcast before the deadline, closing time, just make those changes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Moving on, Pakistan has won and they are finally into. और जैसे you were discussing with me कि अगर आज point share होते हैं between India and Sri Lanka,
yes,
India versus South Africa is
becomes a knockout.
My God.
So that's a quarter final before the semi-final. ये मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता. It's like we are not discussing a team's weakness or strength. We are not analyzing कौन जीतेगा कौन हारेगा. Unfortunately, we are discussing and analyzing the weather.
Yeah.
How bad is that for the tournament, man? Had it been a normal bilateral or a quadrangular or a tri-series, fine, nobody would complain. But a tournament of, you talk about a Champions Trophy, you have the best 8 teams competing, and this is what fans like you and me, everybody out there are getting. Somebody has to be answerable, boss. You cannot control the weather. I realize that. The ICC might argue saying 2013 में हमने conduct किया था England में. Okay, all that is good. But you cannot ask teams to share points. Australia were clearly robbed. इसमें तो कोई doubt ही नहीं है कि. And now India, after smashing Pakistan, suddenly they find themselves in a hole. That is if. And London, next 1 week, rough weather hai. We saw how the match between Australia-Bangladesh got rained off. Same venue. Chances are Sri Lanka might get a free point.
Yeah.
तुम honestly जाओ पूछो Sri Lankan camp में आपको 1 point चाहिए खुशी से ले लेंगे. Because they don't have, just like I said, they don't see Pakistan and Sri Lanka, they don't have the caliber to beat India. It's as simple as that. I really hope the match goes ahead. Otherwise, it's a very bad platform for the tournament कि 2 अच्छी team खेल रहे हैं and 1 knockout हो जाएगा.
But I'll tell you what, when I think of Champions Trophy, it's like a big event, okay? Champions
Just
Trophy.
Just grab the tournament. बस हो गया.
यहाँ पे England 2 match जीत जाता है and they are into semi-finals. I mean, what are you trying to do here?
That's the nature, na? And if you see Australia now, they have got 2 points from 2 matches. If they beat England, they are also in the.
Yeah.
But if they lose and New Zealand share a point, New Zealand could be in the semi-final. So 2 point में भी कोई आ सकता है. 4 point में भी कोई नहीं आ सकता.
By the way, Australia is also playing a knockout.
Now next 3 matches is a knockout.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But तुम knockout ना हो fantasy cricket में, इसके लिए हम यहाँ पे हैं.
Okay.
देखते हैं अभी क्या. But मुझे लगता है अपना टीम ने अच्छा किया कल.
Yeah.
We had Hassan Ali.
I तो slept off after some time. मैं तभी second पे चल रहा था in a 20-man league.
Oh, so that's good.
I slept off and सुबह उठ के देखा तो third finish किया.
हाँ होता है चलो. Third is a good result, not bad. Okay. But we had Hassan Ali, we had just about everybody. हमने किसी को miss नहीं किया. I think the 2 top scorers for Pakistan, Shoaib Malik and Babar Azam, we had them as well. So no complaint. Yeah. David Miller, but would you pick David Miller ahead of Faf, AB,
But
JP?
हमारा जो discussion हुआ था on Imad Wasim.
The reason I didn't pick Imad was he got hammered by India. Confidence low चल रहा था. I thought they would play Shadab, only Shadab ahead of Imad Wasim. And then I had to pick, I had options. Mohammad Hafiz picked up a wicket, scored runs. Chris Morris, obviously you can't drop him. And then there was a toss-up between JP and Imad Wasim. JP bats well. Okay, he didn't click. And he also bowls. He's South Africa's second spinner. Even if he bowls only 5 or 6 wickets, you'd pick one, you get 12 points. So that's equivalent to what Imad Wasim can do. Anyway, that happens.
Yeah, what has happened has happened. Let's move on to tomorrow's game between Bangladesh and New Zealand.
अगेन अभी तो नॉकआउट बोलने का जरूरत ही नहीं है. आई थिंक दे शुड rename the tournament as ICC knockout. This was how it was in 1998 when the inaugural tournament took place. उसके बाद में they changed it to Champions Trophy from, if I'm not wrong, 2004. Okay. Till then it was known as ICC knockout. तो every match ही knockout है. अब knockout ही रख लो.
अभी by default every match is a knockout. By default the weather is rough. So वो सब कंसिडर करके ही आगे बढ़ना अपने खेलने में.
ओनली मैच जो सेफली चला अभी जो ये हफ्ते में वाज न्यूजीलैंड एंड इंग्लैंड. उसमें भी बारिश हुआ था.
सारे मैचेस प्रॉपर चले आई गेस.
There you go.
Okay, so I'll just go through the team that we have selected over here. We start with keeper as Rahim, Mushfiqur Rahim.
Yes.
In batting we have Sabir Rahman, Tamim Iqbal, who has become a compulsory choice from Bangladesh.
Yes.
Kane Williamson, who is our captain, Martin Kaptil, and Ross Taylor. We'll discuss on this. We have Saqib Hasal, the only guy in the all-rounders category, as our vice captain. In bowling we have Trent Boult, Team Saudi, Adam Milne, and
मौका ही नहीं पब्लिक को अभी बोलने का. चलो तीनों है अभी हम लोग के पास. अब आएगा मिचेल सेंटनर सारी विकेट ले जाएगा.
But tell me यार, Ross, I have been following. I mean, मैं सिर्फ TFG टीम से खेलता हूँ. I don't, toggle with my team. एक ही टीम से खेलता हूँ. रॉस टेलर कभी नहीं लिया था.
रॉस टेलर मेरे को खुद को अभी देखना पड़ेगा कि मेरे प्रोफाइल में अगर मैं जाऊंगा कि मैंने लास्ट कब रॉस टेलर को किसी भी टीम के साथ लिया था. I don't even remember. I've picked him, as they say, majboori. See, from Bangladesh, we already have Rahim, we have Shakib, we have Tamim Iqbal, and we have Shabir Rahman. So you have 4 out of the top 6. You can't pick anybody else. There is only one batsman whom you can pick, that is Imrul Qais. Will Imrul Qais play? That's a big question mark. So the quota from Bangladesh is over. ठीक है? Now you talk about New Zealand. One is Ronki Latham. I think Latham might play. सोचो कि वो इतना जबरदस्त क्रिकेटर है. He has been benched because they said, okay, Ronki, go. We give you the license. Whatever comes is a bonus.
Yeah, first match he did click.
He scored 60. Second match is 0.
Yeah.
We don't know if he'll keep wickets. Tom Latham might come in. कुछ भी हो जाए हमें वहाँ पे रिस्क नहीं लेना है. And रहीम मेरे हिसाब से कुछ ज्यादा ही स्टेबल बैट्समैन है. नहीं लगता आपको? So talk about New Zealand. It's Latham, Ronki, one of the two. Then it is Guptill, then it is Williamson, then it is Ross Taylor. And then you're talking about bits and pieces cricketers, those all-rounders like Santner, Anderson, Neesham, Broom, jahan pe we are not very comfortable picking them. So this is what I was left with. The options that I had was Williamson, Guptill and Ross Taylor. Ross Taylor, just again I repeat, majboori.
Okay.
Yes.
Second question.
Yeah.
Saqib Al Hasan as vice captain. He has not been in form.
Interesting. बोलो.
नहीं वही मेरा तो वही डाउट है कि he has not been in form. Tamim is looking in a better knock. Why don't we go for Tamim?
In fact, a few of our listeners wrote to us after the first ODI saying, we understand Shakib Al Hasan is a champion all-rounder, but his performances lately has dipped a little bit. Now, is it because of the conditions? Is it because of too much reliance on one person? That's all debatable. But I just feel class is very permanent, Nikhil. I get your point. Tamim Iqbal scored 100 and then a 95. So go with the flow, go with the momentum. Why not? Good choice. Agar koi leta hai, to I can't argue with that. But I just feel Shakib Al Hasan has a fantastic record against New Zealand. His first, I think, his 10-wicket haul. And there was a period when Bangladesh beat New Zealand consistently and he was the man of the series. This was, I'm talking about Bangladesh. And he bowls those deliveries which make guys like Guptill, Ross Taylor very uncomfortable. आप जाके खुद देख सकते हो किसी भी वेबसाइट पे कि his record against New Zealand. So I just feel, देखो, whatever happens, he is going to bowl 8 to 10 overs.
Yeah.
He is going to bat number 5. And I think New Zealand bowling, classy as they have, they are going to pose some threat to the Bangladesh batting order. So I think he is better placed. Again, not to say I'm not countering what you're saying. Tamim Iqbal is also a very good choice, but I'll go once more with Shakib for this match. Once more.
Okay. ठीक है, point taken. Final point. I don't see Mustafizur in our team.
No, 2 matches, no wickets, कुछ खास डाला नहीं है. I really don't know. देखो यार, Mehdi Hasan भी अच्छा डाल रहा है. Mehdi Hasan is also a better batsman. He batted number 7 the other day and he scored well. So I just feel this is just again that उस दिन का feeling ये है, मुझे लग रहा है कि I'll pick Mehdi Hasan over.
But I'll tell you what, the issue with Mehdi Hasan is, see, we are seeing quite a lot of rain. Okay, and for
Good
spinners.
question.
rain is not that. I mean, it's not friendly to them.
Yeah. So, but देखो एक चीज है, while what you're saying is absolutely right, but if a match is going to be completed, which means the second innings 20 overs have to be bowled.
Yeah.
Okay, and if Bangladesh bowl first, let's say Bangladesh bowl first, which means Mehdi Hasan is also likely to bowl 7 to 10 overs. What if Bangladesh bowls second? Then you are not going to give more than 3 or 4 overs to Mustafizur Rahman, knowing that आपको एक restriction होगा 20 over का game में. Then somebody who's the better bowler, not Mashrafe. टैस्किन को तो लोग खिला ही नहीं रहे हैं. बहुत हैरान हूँ इस बात से. आई थिंक मेहदी हसन will make the cut.
Okay.
That's
and
the
3
only
New Zealand bowler.
देखो सऊदी ले तो मिलने का है, मिलने ले तो सऊदी का है. I think everybody likes Bolt. Bolt has become a favorite. But like you said, we pick Saudi and Saudi ने last over में 2 wicket दे दिए.
Yeah, he's like Stark, man.
He's absolutely, so why not? And I think if there is anything on offer, if Bangladesh bat first, they could be 60 for 4. That is Trent Bolt and Tim Saudi. And कभी भी एक चीज याद रखना, कोई भी opening bowling करता है, when the conditions are suitable, pick that bowler. One of the reasons we always pick Stark, why we pick Bhuvneshwar Kumar or why we pick Mohammad Amir. These guys might not be getting wickets every time, but ऐसा एक दिन आएगा जो वो लोग आपको जिता देंगे अकेले में. Look at Rabada. Yesterday Morne Morkel picked up 3 wickets. Who would have thought? I mean, Parnell, Rabada and Morris ke aage Morne Morkel. So these things happen.
Then one final question. Okay, chalo, we know Bangladeshis are good player of spins.
Yes.
Okay.
Why not Mitchell Santner?
हाँ नहीं why not Mitchell Santner? Why not vice captain as Team Saudi or Bolt?
अरे बाप रे, देखो एक लॉजिक इसमें यह है कि 3 बॉलर लेते हो, which means you are expecting at least मैं कह रहा हूँ 6 wickets between the 3. चाहे वो 3-2-1 हो, 2-2-2 हो, आप कोई भी रेशियो लगा लो. हाँ, and then you are saying, आप खुद से पूछो ये सवाल कि if Bolt picks up 2 and Milne picks up 2, आप 2 wickets के लिए टिम सऊदी को कैप्टन वाइस कैप्टन बनाओगे?
मैं 2 wickets के लिए नहीं बनाऊंगा, but if Bangladesh is say 180 for 7,
okay,
ball will be given to Team Saudi.
बिल्कुल.
हाँ. To run through it.
बिल्कुल. But there again, Nikhil, how many wickets will Tim Saudi, Bolt or Milne pick tomorrow? I'm asking you this question. No, I'm asking you this question. Let's say Bangladesh.
All the Bangladeshi wickets will be distributed in this 3.
Corey Anderson. Yes. So Corey Anderson suddenly आके 2 wicket ले लेगा, फालतू बॉल डालेगा, फालतू शॉट मारेंगे, विकेट मिल जाएगा. Santner wicket. If we pick Moeen Ali and he doesn't get to bowl a single over, मेरे को उसके आगे कुछ नहीं बोलना है. I mean, we pick him and वो कुछ नहीं करेगा. We don't pick him and वो तबाही मचा देगा उधर. Bat, ball, सबके साथ. So these things happen. I just, like I said, one more chance with Shakibul Hasan, purely on reputation. एक बार हम persist करेंगे.
Okay. We are talking like typical football managers over here. एक चांस और शकीबुल हसन के, इसके बाद कभी नहीं.
नहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है, ऐसा थोड़ी हो सकता है यार. नहीं बिल्कुल भी नहीं.
Okay guys, I think the article will be up on our website.
I think New Zealand will also go unchanged because they have not played bad cricket at all. They are likely to go unchanged.
The only change is Ronke and Latam.
Could be, that is the only change. And maybe अगर जीतन पटेल आता है तो Jimmy Neesham might go out or a Neil
Why
Broom
would
might.
they do that with rainy conditions?
That's correct. It's a fair argument. Yeah, but otherwise I think Latham Raunchy looks more likely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
guys,
Bangladesh have to play Taskin.
They have to. Okay. Guys, the article will be up on our website, thefangarage.com. Do have a look at it. Second thing, अगर कोई doubts है तो ये बोलने की जरूरत नहीं, अभी तो हमें पता ही चल रहा है कितना ट्विटर और फेसबुक पे अभी मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं.
And yes, we'll be doing Afghanistan and West Indies ODIs like we did the T20s. हम ODIs भी करेंगे.
Very good. That's a good news. So a lot of matches coming in. Our Twitter handle TFG Fantasy 11, that is XI, and Facebook page is. You can listen to our podcast on IndusVox Media, SoundCloud, iTunes, definitely on YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. And good to have you back, Vivek.
Thank you.
We'll continue this tomorrow as well.
Yes.
Okay, till then, bye-bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Sorry to say, but there's been a slight delay due to the apocalypse having suddenly begun. As you can see, there's death, destruction, and chaos taking place all around us. But don't you worry, food and drinks will be served shortly, and I would recommend checking out
IVM Podcasts.
To catch some of your favorite Indian podcasts. We'll keep you going till this whole thing blows over. Thank you.